Okay guys, I want to change it to something that's on my previous video here, and this is about making the body of your bull rope. Now before, I told you that you needed to have two sides of your rope. You're going to have, once you have everything taped off, you're going to have a tail side, which is about 4 foot long. I've changed that. Now there is no handle side, there is no tail side. They are both about the same length, between 13 and 15 foot long. Alright, there is a little bit of waste, but in my opinion this is a better way to make it. It turns out a better product, a little quicker, better all the way around, otherwise I wouldn't do it. So anyway, now with that being said, so you're going to have a chunk of rope pre-twisted. If you get it from me, 14 foot of this for a bull rope is going to be retwisted, and 13 foot beyond that on each side is going to be for your braiding, and this is the way you'll get it. So now to make that body of your bull rope, this old school method I'm going to show you right now makes a really straight body, and it's worked for many years, and there's a lot of times that just newer ain't better. So to make this one, what you want to do is make a knot in your bull rope just big enough to fit over your foot. That's what I've done right here. I'm going to set that right over my foot so I can go ahead and start making the body of my bull rope. Alright, you can see there, as we're coming up, you want to lay everything out nice and straight. So I do have a couple pieces of tape here ready to go. I'm going to go pull that nice and straight, even. Grab my tape. And I'm going to go ahead and tape it off right here. Throw some tape on there just so we're going to hold that body straight. Then I'm going to come further up my rope. We're going to do the same thing. Come up another couple foot or something. Put it on there, whatever you think is necessary to hold that straight while you're braiding. We're going to do the same thing right there. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and finish taping this off. And there you go, we're taped off. And then if you're doing it this way, you actually take this, mark it off at your nose, put a piece of tape, now you're even. And when you do it that way, this bull rope hangs nice and straight. And now another way of doing this is to do it using this hook that I have put up on the wall right by my braiding station. And for me it just works out good because I've got my shelves over here on my left and that hook on the right. So I can dial in the body length of my bull ropes, steer ropes, junior bull ropes, Brazilians, everything, right on the money every time. I don't have to worry about whether I'm slumping one day or the other. But anyway, so the way I do that, of course, I'm going to take the body of my bull rope, I'm going to hang it right over the top of that. And just to work them kinks out a little bit, I'm going to pull it back and forth like this. I'm going to go, and I'm going to pull this out here across here, and I'm going to tape it off where I'm coming in at 7 foot. From here, I'll take everything off. And then I'll take it down when I'm done there, and I'll go ahead and I'll work on making my body nice and straight as it sits up here on my ring. What I actually do is I'll sit up through here, hook it on there, and then that way I can play around with it, make sure the body gets taped out nice and straight. Sometimes this way it just don't work. I don't know why, but I'll go here, I'll grab that, looks nice and straight. We're going to tape it off. Come down here about another foot or two, and I'm going to tape it off. And there, and then I've got the last one right here where I made it at 7 foot. So I'm going to put another piece of tape right here below it so I can tape those off individually. Right there, maybe a foot below it, 8 inches to a foot. So now I can go ahead and just snip this off. Snip it off on one side. There, that side is now taped off, ready to do a rosebud knot. All I got to do, come in here on this side, do the same thing. Take off. There we go. And there's the body of our bull rope, guys.